Hola, Aquarius says, oh, excuse me, frog in my throat, frog in my throat. This is your mid-month for February 2019. We're just kind of looking in on what's going on with you guys. This is a general reading, so this could be love, family, friends, finance, business, career, however it resonates for you guys. I try to keep it kind of general. If it resonates, consider personal reading. Did I mention that? Rates info and my email are below. Just send me an email and we can work that out. Other things to mention, my 2019 Sun Moon readings have been going up, so go check those out in my playlist. I'm doing those by request. Also check out your 2018 Sun Moon readings, see if they rang true for you. My compatibility readings will be going up throughout the year. Check those out in my playlist. I am on the Instant Go app if you need a quick answer to a quick question. I'm on Facebook and Insta. I upload my weeklies, so you can message me, follow me, like me on there. And I think that's going to be it for now. I might be leaving Vimeo links for this. I don't know. If you want to post up in the comments if you're interested in like a extended reading that has health, finances, and career, let me know, okay? Because, I don't know, people kind of ask for that, and I don't want to do it for generals, but if you want to have it, like, for an extended, then I'm willing to put in the extra time for that, if I get enough in the comments, okay? So, let's get to your reading, guys, okay? Alrighty, I pre-shuffled, so let's see what's going on. Can you please show me what will be the general energies for Aquarius' mid-month, February 2019? General energies, general atmosphere. We had the Queen of Spears in the upright. What do you see in regards to their challenges? Mid-February 2019, we had the Knight of Coins in the upright for Aquarius's. Advice for you guys is the 8 of Coins in the upright. And then how will Aquarius's be moving on from this reading and into March? We have the 7 of Cups in the upright. All right, so I see you guys starting out. Your general energy is the Queen of Spears, very confident, you know, ready to take on a challenge, exuding this, you know, the Queen of Wands is very social. She's very dynamic. People are, you know, drawn to her because of her, you know, how she inspires people, how energetic she is. I mean, she really is a very strong force. And when she steps on the scene, stuff happens. People do what she says. But they do it in a, I mean, she does it in a kind of like a forcefully suggestive way, but they do her bidding anyways. They like to, okay, because the energy she kind of carries. If this isn't you, although I am feeling this is kind of your energies, this could be a person that you're dealing with, a female, feminine energies that kind of exude this, okay, that you're experiencing mid-month in February. And I will be pulling clarifiers, so right now I'm just kind of putting down the first coat of pain, as I say. In a challenge position, we have the Knight of Coins. So you guys need to slow down and kind of think about something. You need to have a strategy. You need to have a plan. For some reason, that is not in place. The Knight of Pentacles doesn't do anything unless he absolutely knows what he's going into. He makes sure it's very low risk. He has a plan. He has a strategy. He's very practical. Okay, so since it's in your challenge position, this is what you're not doing. Okay, so and this is something that you might need to implement or work on implementing. This could be a strategy regarding anything, a career, meeting somebody, what have you. So you really got to kind of lay things out. So figure out what your goal is and then figure out what your steps are going to be to kind of get there is what I'm getting from that Knight of Coins. Or else just kind of slow things down. Don't be so impulsive. Don't be so hasty. Maybe your challenge is that you are too impulsive and you're too hasty and you need to, you know, your challenge is that you need to slow down because you guys, you know what I mean. You guys are being hasty, impulsive. You're rushing into things. Things are moving too quickly. Just slow down. Think about things. You know, details might be getting lost and you don't want that happening, okay? Now we have the 8 of Coins here in regards to advice. So the 8 of Coins for me is about self-improvement, okay? It's figuring out what your flaws are and then moving on to your next level, okay? To me, it's all about trying to reach your higher ground. So, you know, you figure out what works, what doesn't work. You know, I feel like it really is like an internal kind of card to me. It's about improving yourself in many ways, figuring out what your higher version of yourself is, your best version of yourself is, and doing that through mistakes, okay? So that's what the advice is. I mean, you know, you made mistakes, it's fine, kind of learn from them, get over them, kind of move on. For some of you, the advice is that you need to, in a more practical sense, the Eight of Pentacles is about going back to school. It's about becoming an apprentice. It's about figuring out a way to work for more money. It's about mastering some sort of skill. So it can be about working on yourself in you know, the career department, or advancing yourself, and what do you need to do in order to do that. And that could go back to this Knight of Coins here about, you know, needing a plan. It can also be about love, making improvements in love, figuring out how you're going to work on finding love, or how you're going to work on your relationship. So it really is about working on yourself, working on your goals, working on something. But like I said, it's accepting your flaws, realizing that mistakes happen, and continuing to move on and be diligent, okay? And just until you've reached your pinnacle. Moving on for this reading and moving into March, we have the Seven of Cups in the upright. So Seven of Cups is about having a lot of choices available to you, which is a wondrous thing, okay? The thing about the Seven of Cups is just not really knowing which thing to choose. It's about being very careful about what you're going to choose. All of these cups have different things within them. I mean, you know, and as you look at it, some are nice things, and then you have a dragon. What the hell else is going on here? Some kind of alchemy or some kind of chemical? Oh, it must be that green stuff. This is my Game of Thrones deck that I got for Christmas. It must be that green stuff they made bombs out of or something. You know, in that one episode, for those of you guys that watch it. I mean, there's a sword in here. So, you know, they're saying be really careful of which of those cups you kind of jump into, whether it's a relationship, whether it's an offer of some sort. You want to make sure that you do your that you kind of look into it before you go ahead and jump into something. Make sure you research offers if you get an offer. Make sure you don't invest money just on a whim. Make sure that if you're going to choose a suitor, you choose the right suitor. You don't want someone that has commitment issues. You don't want somebody who's prone to have an affair, obviously. And again, this could be going back to this Knight of Coins. You know, have a plan. Your challenge is having a plan. Maybe you're impulsive. You just want to grab all of these cups at one time. You have a lot of things available to you. You want them all, you know, and not really kind of think about what's inside of them. Or not caring, rather, or just finding out as you go along the way. Can you please provide clarification, Queen of Spears? Why is the Queen of Spears here for Aquariuses? Who is this person? Where's this energy? Queen of Spears. General atmosphere for mid-February 2019. Additional messages, please, for the Queen of Spears. I mean, I am getting this energy of, you know, wanting things a certain way. Alrighty, this might be coming about because, okay, you might be making the decision in February to do things differently and to be this Queen of Spears. Part of it is this Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups in the upright in me is just being in limbo and just watching life pass you by, okay, or just offers passing you by, being unaware of them. And it really is about making change happen, making life happen. Okay, so I feel like you guys had a sedentary period which caused you to miss things, offers, opportunities. Some of you might have been repressing your feelings, not really, you know, saying what you feel. And I'm feeling like you want sort of like you want to be different. You want to have like a soul makeover. You want to redo your soul and how you go about things. Because it's kind of showing me what kind of led you to this decision, to kind of be this, where you step into a room and you're a commanding authority, okay? And you tell people how things are going to go. And like I said, one of the things is because you weren't that before. You were in a period of inaction, sedentary, and things were slipping between your fingers. The Eight of Swords in the upright indicates to me being stuck in the same job, stuck in the same relationship, stuck in a contract, seeking the same type of person. And usually it's like a self-imposed sort of restriction where you imprison yourself and you say, I can't, I couldn't, you know, or there's outside influences that are preventing you from moving in any one direction. And we have the Five of Cups here, which is about loss. So I feel like you lost something, you went separate, you might have lost a person. You could have literally lost a person. Sometimes the Five of Cups is about losing someone, bereaving, extreme sorrow, going separate ways. But it can also be about loss in regards to something that didn't work out. There was failure, there was a setback. It could be a financial setback. You could have been rejected. But whatever it is, it's a loss so deep you feel it in your bones, okay? And you can't see any positivity to it. Because this guy's looking at the spilled cups. He has the 2 cups behind him, which speak of there is support behind you if you turn around. There is optimistic things behind you if you turn around. But you don't want to turn around and look in those cups, okay? So I feel like they're showing something that you kind of phased out of, and this is bringing you to the decision to embody this Queen of Spears so that you start taking charge of your life. You start taking command of people around you. It's a really segmented reading, so I wouldn't expect this one to flow. I would just grab the messages that you can and take them for what they're worth. I mean, I'm already like, what am I going to title this? Why is this Knight of Coins here for Aquariuses? What is their challenge? Why is the Knight of Coins here for Aquarius's challenge? Who is this person? What is this energy? Okay, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups with Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, you guys want a new beginning of some sort, but you don't know how to go about doing it. For some of you, you're single. We have the card of the Hermit card. Some of you are just tired of being single. And you're kind of isolated, you're alone, you're sulking a little bit. It's a little too much for you. You don't want to be like in this space anymore. You don't want to be alone. And you want this, I feel like for this is more like love or something that fills your cup. And you want this Ace of Cups to happen, which is really about a new beginning, new love, a new direction, which is really creative direction. The possibility of new money, something that makes you happy, makes you fulfilled, something new that does that, because you're over here and you're feeling isolated and kind of not having that. And I feel like it's out of your grasp because it's in the challenge position. And we have the Ace of Swords here in reverse, which is about lacking a plan. It really is. It's about difficulty formulating a plan, a strategy in order to make something happen. That's part of it. I mean, it could be about not really being clear on what you want and not being sure and lacking judgment in your direction. But I mean, this says that your challenge is you don't have a plan, you don't have a strategy, you don't know how to go about making one to attain your goals. And this is a general reading, so that could be any goal, as we've discussed. So you really need to sit down and put pen to paper and kind of figure this out, because it seems challenging for you to do so. And I know, you know, you guys, my daughter's an Aquarius, and good Lord, I mean, she just didn't do homework for 3 days, you know. And I asked her why, and she's like, well, because I forgot to write it down. Writing down in her agenda book is mundane to her. She would, you know, her mind is in outer space or in the future, or always like, you know, she's really hard to ground sometimes. And I get that with you guys. When, you know, when it's a plan or something like that, you're like, oh, really? You know, why can't I just have it happen? You know, here I am. I'm tired of being single. I'm tired of being out of things. I want something to happen. I want something that's going to fill my cup. Just give it to me. I don't want to have to do the work. I don't want to kind of have to lay things out in a plan, because plans are boring. They're no fun. And you guys are about fun, and you're whimsical, and you know what I mean? So it is a challenge for you to put pen to paper and figure things out. And, you know, you guys are the type that like to throw the manual out the window and just kind of figure it out, play around with things and figure things out. So that's definitely a challenge for you. I mean, I would start trying to implement things like that. Plans, flowcharts, vision boards. Other vision boards, but yeah, things like that, tangible things like that. That's how plans, that's how goals happen. That's how things happen. All right. So, I mean, for the 8 of Coins, when we talk about advice, you know, that's talking about part of it too. You know, working at this, mastering, not being impulsive. What's the plan going to be? What's your goal going to be, and how are you going to get there? You're going to learn from your mistakes. Are you going to write your mistakes down and say, well, I made this mistake, I'm not going to do it in the future? Why is this 8 of Coins here in the upright for Aquarius? Says for advice, mid-February? Who is this person? What is this energy for this 8 of Coins? Let's find out. Lord, I hope my daughter learns from her flaws, especially, I was hot after those 3 days of no homework. I got something from and she's a good person, but she's just had like a crazy week. And like I said, it's hard for her to get grounded. All right. So I'm seeing these setbacks you're having. I mean, you have a lot of things that are available to you, but you don't have the foresight. Alrighty. And again, I feel like it's about, wasted efforts. You need to work smarter, not harder, is what I'm feeling. And I'm getting that too with the Seven of Pentacles here. I'm getting work smarter, not harder. Because Seven of Pentacles, wasted efforts. How you have been doing stuff before isn't working out. Is it causing you to progress? Do you have the success to show for it? And then as a result, what happens is, you just kind of, you've scattered energies and you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. Because it's mundane work. When it's the Seven of Pentacles, it's mundane. I don't want to do it this way. Why do I have to? Why do I have to have a plan? Why do I have to work at things? Why do I have to learn from my mistakes? I don't want to do that. I just want to jump in and do it. I don't want to have to reconcile with that. But you need to. It's preventing opportunities from coming to you. Okay? I really think it is about work. Maybe that's my title. Work smarter, not harder. Some of you might be having communication problems, a long distance relationship, which is feeding into the communication problems. The Eight of Cups here is you returning back to things. But you're returning back, but you're not coming up with any conclusions or anything. I mean, this whole, because the Eight of Cups could be about confusion. The Eight of Cups can be about like just drifting. You come back to something, you revisit it, and then you just kind of wander around and you pick through the dirt a little bit and you go, okay, well that didn't yield any answers. So, and then you keep on coming back to it. So, I mean, honestly, I don't even know what I'm going to call this, because I'm just getting that you guys are in a place mid-month where you want to be the Queen of Spears, you want to make things happen, but what you have to do in order to make things happen or to become the best version of yourself, you don't want to do because it's details. You don't want to do because it's mundane work. You don't want to do because it's tedious. And you're trying to circumvent that somehow. I must feel like you guys are trying to figure out like another way of doing things. Avoiding practical stuff, basically. Avoiding the practicality of things. You just want to have all the glory, and I don't want to say all the glory, but you want to have everything that the Queen of Spears has, but I almost feel like you want to shortcut it. I mean, I know that's a weird way to say it, but it is what it is. So, Seven of Cups, moving on from this reading. You guys have, Jesus came out horizontal, so I usually just turn it upright. A lot of opportunities going up. One of these things that might be in this cup might be the King of Cups. Somebody who is an ideal father, somebody who is, okay, I think this might be suitors, friends that you have. I'm seeing personalities kind of come up. So one of these options that you have could be the King of Cups, ideal father, ideal partner, somebody who's very empathetic, very in control of their emotions. Now, I mean, they could definitely be a little more responsible with their money, for sure. But, that's what I'm getting. So that's what I feel like one of your choices is. I'm feeling like it's a person. I don't feel like it's a choice for how you can be. I feel like these things are being presented to you, either in friendship, romantic possibilities, bosses even. I mean, again, it's a general reading, so whatever's going to make sense for you. And then we have the Seven of Swords here, Shady McDady. Okay, somebody who is not someone that can be trusted, somebody who usually they have a shortcut, they have a hidden agenda, they sneak around, they're just shady, they're going to betray you, they take things away from you and they're like, ha ha ha, a little sneaky when they kind of do it. So that's a personality that might be an option moving on from this reading. And then the Temperance card in reverse to me, now that's the card of Sagittarius, if that resonates. I didn't get a person from that, okay? I mean, it could be a Sagittarius. But I see with this, I felt this before, like a kid in a candy store with this Seven of Cups. Like you want it all. and you want it now. You want everything. You don't want to think about what's in these cups. You just want it all. And I feel like they're saying if that does happen, you don't know what you're going to get because it's a mixed bag. All right. So, you could be getting the King of Cups. You could be getting this, the Thief card. They just like land in your laps if you're going to be like a kid in a candy store. And the Temperance card, is sitting here saying, overdoing it, causing an imbalance. And with the Temperance card in reverse, the Temperance card in reverse to me is like excess. Somebody who's lush, somebody who wants everything. They want the whole, like the kid in the candy store sort of thing. And I think, and they're telling you, you have a mixed bag coming at you. If you grab everything and you want everything, it's not going to bode well for you. It's going to bring, it can bring negativity in your life. Yeah, I mean, and that's what I'm getting. And it can bring misalignments and things like that. So, I mean, all over, I'm getting, the Seven of Cups too can have a little bit of like confusion that goes along with it. I'm getting confused. You guys are very confused about things. You don't want to sit down and you don't kind of want to sort it out. You don't want to take the time to do that. You don't have the patience to do that. Or I got procrastination with the Seven of Pentacles that you guys are putting off. Putting off doing it. So I don't really feel like mid-month is going to be really optimal for you guys in February. I feel like there's a lot of energies going on. I see what you want to be. I see what you want to do. But how you're going about it is not optimal, in my opinion. Like I said, it's putting pen to paper, working smarter, not harder, and then doing that is going to bear more fruit for you. And again, however it resonates. I mean, this was a very choppy reading for me, so I would appreciate it if you guys kind of left comments and let me know how it resonated for you, because I always like to hear that. I mean, I do know my daughter, she's all over the place like this. That's not influencing the reading, but I know for others of you, it's going to be other things. I mean, she's only 11, so you know what I mean. They're all like that at 11, aren't they? I think they are. Last time I checked, they are. Yeah, so this is what I have for you guys. Post up comments. If it resonates, definitely consider a personal reading. Rates info, email or below. We can go ahead and set that up. And then otherwise, I'll see you guys when? I'll see you guys, what month? Oh yeah, March. March for your love readings, okay? All right, and just make sure you check out my playlist. Everything's in there, okay? Everything you need to see is in there, so just go check those out. I'll see you later. Bye. Good luck, guys.